in my minority, or may I say as a minor, I used to be intrigued by my what you would call my birth certificate. And I looked at my birth certificate and I noticed that they had gave us they would take your footprints on your birth certificate. And as time went by, I noticed that watching TV shows, watching crime shows, they would show that they would catch people sometimes by their fingerprint. So I used to wonder, I said, well, why would they put a footprint on your doggone birth certificate? So then at one point I started thinking, I said, well, maybe if somebody tries to break into a house and they do it with their shoes off, they can identify the person. That would make sense. But then that didn't make sense because I'm like, man, if somebody's breaking in the house, the last thing they're gonna do is come in with their shoes off. I'm like, man, what is the purpose of that? So then as I got older, I started to mature a little bit more. I started to notice that some people would read your palms. Right. Yeah, see that M? Yeah. Some people would read your palms. And so then I just started, things just started evolving as time went by. So I was like, well, you know what? Well, maybe the same way they read your palms, they can read your footprint. Now let's go into what if. Because I don't know everything. I'm just going to throw some things out there. What if? What if your footprint showed, how would I say this? What if your footprint had the ability to tell you the type of effect that you were going to have on this thing that we call the earth? What if your very footprint makes an impression when you're walking with your shoes off on this doggone planet? Right. What if they thought about, like, you know what? I could look at this person. This person was born at this certain date. Oh, here's his soul print. Right. Here's his soul print right here, the bottom of his feet. This is how this is how people who have this pattern here, this is how they affect the earth. So we're going to make sure we separate them from the earth. So we're going to put some shoes on him with rubber insulation on it, or a rubber sole on it, to keep him from being grounded onto this planet and affecting the planet the way how he's supposed to affect it. Because think about this here. If you've been watching my videos, you know I spoke about the when we all existed within the darkness. And what did I say? I said the invisible ones who existed in etheric form, some of them decided to take on a physical form. And I said, what did I say? I said they spun themselves and they began to pull in the elements out of the darkness, and they formed these conscious spheres, right? These circles, these conscious spheres that we call planets. And I said that these things were alive. And if you really watch my other videos, you notice that I said that when you're dealing with these things that they call crop circles, that these are not created by outside forces. This is the way that the doggone planet communicates with us, through these crop circles. But let's get back to the soul. What if your soul print is the print that is used to manipulate our existence on this physical plane and to bring this thing into harmony? Because if you notice, if you go outside with your shoes off and you ground yourself, you get much healthier. I'm just asking a question. Don't shoot the dog on. I'm not even a messenger on this one here. I'm just saying, what if? I plant the seed, you grow with it. Tell me what you think. I'm out.